If you don't know who James Jamerson is, he's the bass player behind hundreds of Motown hits, and he's influenced generations of bass players. James Jamerson often used an interesting technique in his bass lines that you might not be aware of. They're called enclosures. But what is an enclosure? An enclosure is a musical device where you play notes around a target chord tone, frequently the root, third or fifth, typically playing a note above and below it before landing on the target note. Enclosures, which are more often used in jazz, add tension and interest to bass lines and make them sound a lot smoother. Jamerson used enclosures so well that he never dropped the groove while he was utilising them. In this video, I'm going to show you how James Jamerson used enclosures, and I'm also going to teach you how to use them in your own bass lines. Make sure that you download a free copy of the lesson PDF by clicking the link below this video in the description. Let's look at an enclosure that James Jamerson plays in his bass line from Bernadette by the Four Tops. Have a listen to me playing this short section. I'll play that for you slowly. And you can see that enclosure at the end there that I've circled. So we're going from the G flat here, which is the fifth of C flat, okay? And then we're heading to B flat in the next bar. So what James Jamerson did is he played C flat, A, B flat. You can see there the B flat's in the middle. So you've got C flat, A, B flat. That's an enclosure there. So that B flat is enclosed by a chromatic note above and below. Okay? So one fret above, one fret below. If you're enjoying this video, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking the red subscribe button on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. And if you click the bell and select all, you'll get notified as soon as I release a new video. We'll now look at a 2-bar section from another James Jamerson bass line. This is from For Once in My Life by Stevie Wonder. I'll play that slowly. So the enclosure happens in that second bar there. So we're on F and then we're going to D. Okay. And what James Jamerson does is he goes E flat, C sharp, D. So we play it on the same string, E flat, C sharp, D. So the D is enclosed with the E flat 1 fret above and the C sharp 1 fret below. Just play that second bar. So when you see these chromatic notes in the James Jamerson bass lines, they're often clues that he might be using an enclosure there. Let's look at another 2 bars from Once in My Life. Just play it for you. So slowly. There are actually 2 enclosures in there. The first enclosure is in the second bar. We've got A and then D, B, C. Okay, so we're moving from A to C. Okay, so we're actually using a scale note enclosure there. We've got D, B, natural, C. Okay, so D is in the scale of F. All right. So we're not using the 1 fret above, we're using 2 frets above, so a whole step above. So D and then the chromatic note B to C, okay? So that's an enclosure as well, so it doesn't just have to be the fret above or below, okay? So I'll play that bar. And that second one there, so we've got F, we're going to B flat, we've got F, and we're doing the note below, which is below B flat, which is A, and then C, that's a scale note in the scale of F, and then B flat. So we're doing A, C, B flat. So when you're doing the enclosure, you can start above or below, and you can do a chromatic note or a scale note, okay? Because of the chromatic notes, the James Jamerson bass lines can be quite tricky, quite technical to play. He used a lot of open strings. So if you can use an open string to help you, then use them for his bass lines. We'll look at another bar of a James Jamerson bass line. This is from Darling Dear. I'll play it slowly. Okay. Have a little look at that and see if you can spot the enclosure. So it's here halfway through the bar, we're going B flat, which is the minor third of G, and back to G. Okay, so these are the chord tones, B flat and G. And James Jamerson, from the B flat, he does A, F sharp, G. So again, this A is a scale note, the F sharp is a chromatic note, and then G. So A, F sharp, G. Okay, scale note, chromatic note, and then on the chord tone. Play that bar again. I'll now show you how to create enclosures yourself. So we'll stick to the Motown style for this lesson. I'm going to give you a simple chord progression. So this is just G7, D7, E minor 7. So chord 1, chord 5 and chord 6 in the key of G major. What I've done here is I've just put the root notes. Okay, G, D, E. And I'm going to create a Motown bass line. I'm going to try and use the kind of Motown rhythms and note choices that James Jamerson might use, and also put an enclosure in. So listen to this. So that's the enclosure. F, E flat, E. Okay, so we're coming from D halfway through that first bar, and then we're playing the chromatic note above E, chromatic note below it, and then E. Okay. Alright, so that's all I've done there. I've just kind of added a few more notes in, but I've used this enclosure to aim for E from D. So D and then the enclosure. Okay, I'll do that again with another progression. So this is just G, A and D. So chord 1, chord 2 and chord 5. So we're just going to, these are the root notes. I'm going to come up with a bass line. So I've used this kind of Jamerson idea with lots of chromatic notes. And then I've actually put two enclosures in there. So this first beat, so we're going from G to A. So what I've done is G sharp, B, A. So that's just a chromatic note below A, the scale note above A, and then A. Okay. And then I put another one. Going from A to D, I've just put the note, chromatic note below D, the scale note above it, and then D. Okay. All right. So it's quite a simple concept. You can start below or above the target root note, and you can use a chromatic note or a scale note. I'm now going to leave you a challenge to do. If you look in the PDF booklet, you'll see another chord progression, a very simple 2-bar chord progression. I've put the root notes again, like I've just done for these two examples, and I want you to create your own Motown style bass line with at least one enclosure in it. Then I want you to record yourself playing your bass line. If you want to, you can record to a drum loop that I've provided. There's a link in the PDF booklet. You'll get 4 clicks in. It's only 2 bars long, and you can use that for your video, but you don't have to use that if you don't want to. Then upload the video to your channel, and this is the important part, so I can see that you've done a video. Make sure that you use the hashtag GBS challenge. You can use that in the title or the description, and make sure that you make your video public. You can also leave me a comment on the community area of my channel and put your link in there to double check that I can see your video. I'll be looking out for any of your videos by checking the hashtag regularly, and my favourite videos will feature in a future GBS video. If you don't have a YouTube channel, then you can always publish this to Instagram or Facebook. Make sure that you use that hashtag though, and also tag Greg's Bass Shed so I know that you've uploaded a video. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Also, if you've got any favourite James Jamerson bass lines that you'd like me to look at, let me know and I might feature it in a future video lesson. You can also really help me out by liking and sharing this video and subscribing to my channel. And if you felt you got value out of this lesson, you can always buy me a coffee. They're $5. The details are at the bottom of the screen here, or you can click the link below in the description. Don't forget to check out my website as well, gbshed.com. I've got bass courses, books, merch. There's loads of stuff over there, so go and have a look. This is Greg from Greg's Bass Shed. Hopefully see you in the next video very soon.